Do what you can with what you have. Stay tuned. Hey guys, warm welcome to you. Thank you so much for joining me, and guys, I appreciate all your shares, your comments, your likes, subscribing. It's much appreciated, so thank you. I don't think I say it often enough. I do a lot of videos and I try to thank you guys, and but I don't want you to think I take you for granted. I do appreciate that you guys doing this, especially when you're sharing videos that you think someone else is going to get value from, all this type of stuff. If you're on a forum or something like this, I know you guys are posting links to the channel and stuff. It is much appreciated. Thank you, because I hope that the content's valuable, and I think you're here because you find it valuable, and that's great. And you're not going to find value from everything, but you can find value from one or two things, and that can just help you move to the next level, make you a bit more money, get you more consistency. Then that's exactly what it's all about. Okay, so what I want to talk about today: do what you can with what you have. So you've heard the phrase, the grass is always greener on the other side, right? And very often in trading, this is something we talk about a lot. Well, traders that I come across talk about this a lot. Example might be, well, if I had just a little bit more money in my account, I'd be a better trader. If I had a bit more time to trade, a better trader. If I had a better strategy, I'd be a better trader. Skills. If I just wasn't so dumb about making this, I'd be a better trader. I don't want you to dial down the ambition. Absolutely not. I don't want you to not strive for more. I don't want you to not have those big goals and dreams with trading, because that's what's pushing us forward. We want to become better. Whatever level we're at the moment, we've all got another station. We want to get to another level. Well, that's just becoming profitable. Well, that's putting the first 10 grand on the board, the first 100, the first million, the first 10. We've all got the levels we're trying to get to. So don't ever dissipate those or let those disappear. But at some point, we need to just take responsibility for the position we're in and do what we can with what we have. Do the very best we can with the resources and skills and habits and personality type that we have. Because that journey is what's going to craft us into the trader that we're trying to become and the levels we're trying to hit. And so if we're wishing it away and saying, I wish I had more capital, I wish I had more time in this, then we're not going to learn the process that is needed to make us into the trader we want to become. If we just want to take that jump and make the jump and take the step over, we're not going to get the appreciation and the skill set needed to have that long term. Example is, two examples for you. People who win the lottery, right? They win the lottery and get a reasonable amount of wealth, sometimes a significant amount of wealth from that, and many of them blow it because they haven't gone through the process to accumulate that wealth and understand the mindset required and understand the skills required and understand all the stuff that you learn as you're accumulating wealth that helps you accumulate the wealth. When you just go from A to B, the shortcut, they miss out the bit that you need. Same with the gym. If someone goes, right, I just want to get completely ripped, I want to get six pack and whatever it may be, and so you can do that. Let's talk about someone losing loads of weight, right? So that's a better example. And they go, right, I want to lose loads of weight, I'm overweight, so I'm going to have a surgery. I'm going to have surgery. So they get from point A to point B like that, but they miss, and very many times they put it back on again because they haven't gone through the process that carves them and crafts them and forges them into the person they need to become in terms of their diet and their fitness to keep the weight off. And so they end up putting it back on. So think of those analogies when you're trading. You say, I wish I had more capital. Yeah, but you've got small capital at the moment. How much are you going to appreciate that bigger trading account when you've grown that tiny little acorn of capital slowly into something that you can look at and be proud of and go, hey, I started with this and now I've got this. That journey is the value. That's the point of it. It's not the end saying, hey, now I've got this amount in my trading account. Anyone can start with that who's got that money. Anyone can start with that. But you now in a position where you've built that, you've gone through all this process and pain and joy and sacrifice and grind and up and down and emotional swings and this and that, thinking you can't do it, thinking you can do it, wanting to give up, not giving up, pushing forward, and now you've got this capital. That journey is the point. That's the point of it. And so doing what you can with what you have means that you look at what you have at that point in time and say, hey, I'm in this position for a reason, and it's a journey I must go to just get where I need to be. A lot of traders talk about time, like, oh, I'm working, I can't do this, I wish I could be at the screen all the time. Trust me that you can make it work with that. You will find a way to make it work. And actually, it may well be, I don't say it may well be, it will be serving you. Because the restricted window of time you can trade is stopping you from probably over trading. It's stopping you from getting, and you say, oh, I would have got that, I would have got that. But if you do, again, you do what you can with what you have. You say, I've got this window to trade, I need to trade, and once that's done, I'm out. And so it helps you be very much clearer, much more focused, less likely a tendency to trade whatever you want. It's a blessing. You don't think it is, but it's a blessing. And then in the future, maybe you have the opportunity, you go, hey, I make enough for my trading now to do what I love to do full time. But by that point, you've recognized the value of restricting when you're in the market. You've recognized the value of having that restricted time when you're at the screen. And so maybe even if you have got the flexibility, it doesn't mean you're trading every second of every day. It just means you can do a bit more things of what you like. And you go, yeah, I can go to the gym in the morning, and come back and trade the open, and whatever it may be. And skills. You know, again, I don't want to repeat myself so much in this video, but the journey is accumulating those skills. If I could just give you everything, go, right, there's the skills, off you go, then you'd have so much missing around it. The fortitude, the resilience, experience, all this stuff, you know, that you may well have the skills, but it's the other things that kind of are the roots of the tree, if you like, that give it the stability. It's not just the tree, it's the roots, and that's the journey that you're going through. So, and then with the habits, you know, you breaking rules and stuff, the pleasure and joy and satisfaction that you get from having fixed something, fixed, not the right word, but having got over a hurdle that was challenging for you, breaking rules, discipline, and that's a big thing for many traders, and maybe it is for you, the satisfaction you get from saying, I used to pull the trigger when I shouldn't do, I used to overtrade, I used to do this, I used to do that, but I don't anymore. I'm no longer a slave to that. I no longer have a tendency to react on emotionally. That it's so powerful, because you could get it, and again, you could shortcut it and say, well, I wish I had that habit, and that's fine. But the confidence you get from being able to know that you can attack anything at any point in time and mold your behavior into what you prefer is so powerful, because then in the future, when something else happens, you're like, hey, I've got a tendency to do this. Well, you know what? I've dealt with something before and changed my behavior. I've changed my behavior before by doing X, Y, Z. I can do it again. So you've got that confidence rather than just being given it. And then when something else comes along that's completely different, you go, well, I wish I was given the new habit. So again, guys, going back to the point, the journey, the steps is what makes you the trader, not the outcome of saying, I've got this big trading account, I've got all the time in the world to trade it, I've got the skills, I've got the habits. No, it's the forging, it's the whole process that creates that. That's almost a byproduct. You know, the worth is in the work, the process. That's where the benefit is. So do what you can with what you have, because it's there for a reason and it will serve you so much better in the long term. Hope this helped, guys. Take care. Keep yours managed. Bye-bye.